Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome to the video, and I'm going to show you how to play Ashe and how to master Ashe. It's literally probably the most popular attack operator in every single rank. For a reason, it's fun to play. You can just rush in, but that's not how you play it professionally. This is actually how to actually correctly play Ashe as an entry fragger. So I'm going to be going over literally everything from the loadout and the gameplay tips and tricks, and literally every single thing you need to know about playing her is going to be right here in this video. Let's go. So we're going to start with the loadout, obviously. So the ability is the breaching round, which you can just shoot, and then it breaches soft walls or destroys utility. The range is infinite. You're going to shoot it, and it's going to destroy everything in its path. And then for the primary weapon, probably the best assault rifle in the entire game, at least if you can control the pretty heavy recoil. It's going to be the R4C. And also RAM has this. It's a very popular weapon, especially on controller. It's very good to use. And what you're going to do is copy this exact loadout. This is what the pros use. This is the best loadout for the operator. I'm going to be going over both mouse and keyboard and controller, both. So let's start. We're going to equip R4C, and then you're going to be using either magnified A or B. So ACOG is going to be your go. If your reference has an ACOG, you are going to be using it because it is a way better scope than 1.x. But if you prefer 1.x, it's alright. Some pros actually prefer it. So you can use the holo A, but any scope than that is basically a no-go. No Stormtrooper scopes like this. Like, what the fuck is this, man? So, but most likely you're going to be one to use. If you really prefer holos, then you're going to be using this, but 99% of you guys are going to be using either A or B. It's personal preference which one. I prefer the B more. It's way more cleaner than this in my opinion, so that's what I rock with. And then for the attachment, if you're an MNK, you're going to be using the flash hider, but if you're playing on controller, you're going to be using the compensator or the extended barrel. If you are good with hitting headshots, the compensator, but if you're bad at hitting headshots, then extended barrel. But then for the vertical grip or the grip, you're going to be using the vertical, of course, no matter what you're playing on. And literally every single gun you have, you're going to be using the vertical. Like this other stuff doesn't do it. Like it's not worth it at all. They're just slow shit. I don't even know what they're in the game. But the other way, we're going to be going to the underbarrel, and you are not. Well, actually, so far I've been saying that you're not going to use any underbarrel in any of your weapons. But on entry fraggers, for example, it depends on your playstyle. If you are the type of player that runs if you come from Call of Duty, you most likely will want to use the laser, because it's basically, it reduces the ADS time by half a millisecond, but it's something, I guess. But it also reveals your position if you're holding doors. But if you're the type of player that runs around and quickly scopes in a lot of times, like you're running and scoping, you're not holding it all the time, like you're very fast-paced player, then you're going to be using the laser. But if you're more of a disciplined, slow, and controlled pace player, you're not going to be wanting to use the laser. But most of you are not going to be wanting to use it. And then for the gun grip, you're going to be using whatever you have available. I'm rocking the golden gun, although this is not golden, but it's as golden as it can get. And of course, I'm drippier than you, so I mug you, so take that as you will. Or maybe you mug me, maybe you have black eyes on it. But then for the secondary weapon, we're going to be using the M45 over, what even is this, 5.7 USG. It's just a better weapon. Look at the damage difference. It's 2 shots light, so it's a very good gun. It's even though it has the smaller magazine, like every pro uses this over this. It's just a better all-round weapon. And then for the attachments, it's personal preference. This reduces the weapon kick a little, so you can hit more accurately, but suppressor, it's just as good. Like, it looks better actually, so I'm gonna equip that only based off that reason, because the difference is not gonna be anything noticeable, so it doesn't really matter. And then for the laser, on your secondary weapons, you are going to be using the laser, because on the handguns, most of the times, you only want to use them when you run out of ammo, and then you're gonna switch to your handgun. It has to be ADS quick. You have to get it ready to shoot as fast as possible. You're not gonna be holding any angles with it, so on all of your handguns and secondary weapons, you are gonna be using the laser. So put the laser on that, and then for the drip, you can use whatever you want. I have this pretty drippy. I heard this is a Razor skin sword, pretty rare, so I have it on with this, so it makes the matches like with the orange and stuff. So pretty drippy again. And then for the gadget, you're gonna be using the breach charges, because it is an entry fragger and a soft breacher and not any like support operator, so you're not gonna be using claymores, so you're gonna be using breach charges. Now that we have the full full pro optimized loadout, meta loadout for the operator, we're going to be going into gameplay tips and tricks. So your main job is actually to get into building as fast as possible and clear as much space and ground as possible. And usually that involves killing, but it's not the main point. What you're going to do is just get into building fast and clear ground. Oh, this usually is as the thing, but you're going to get into building fast and clear as much ground as possible. But the way you do that is actually, and I know why you're here, man. You're ready to go learn how to Ash Rush, so might as well show you. So there's only one correct way to Ash Rush, and pros actually do it as well. So it's probably the most effective way to get as much ground as fast as possible. But the main weakness of that is that it doesn't involve droning. Boo, we know that it's boring, but it's literally the most useful thing in the entire game. But let's just show you how to Ash Rush here. So how you're gonna Ash Rush is you're gonna equip your ability here. And you're gonna aim towards, and this works for normal like doors as well. So it's barricaded. You're gonna shoot the Ash charge towards either of the corners here. So I'm gonna show you right here. And you're gonna run towards the opposite one, and boom, that's how you're inside. And then you're just gonna clear as much ground as possible here, as fast as possible. Oops. Yeah, you did not see that shit. But yeah, that's how you Ash Rush with Ash, and obviously you're gonna run towards the side as well as the side, here's the side, blah, blah, blah. Kill everybody. 360. Where's the enemy? 360. 360. 360. 360. Where's 360? Dude, give me another 360. Dude, let's listen to music here. What's our music, man? But that's how you Ash Rush. And the main point with this is you're gonna clear as much space as possible because you're an entry striker. So you're gonna clear as much space as possible. So what you can do is you're coming here, let's say you spawn here. You're coming here, first of all you drone. Blah blah, clear. You're gonna shoot the Ash charge there. Run here. Clear as much side as possible. Shoot the default. But actually if they don't know you're here, never shoot the defaults because it's a real zero position. But let's say the site is right here, and boom, you're already upstairs, you're clearing space. If anyone was here, you would have shot them. Let's say you're coming up the stairs here, and there's somebody there. Always aim when you shoot them, boom, there's somebody there, you kill them. There's somebody there as well, kill them. 2 kills already. Somebody swings you, boom, shoot the default. And here you have, yeah, now you can relax. Like now, you don't have to go like all in, like full on Ash Rush. But you don't get overheated. Now you can play for the team, but now the main job is just to get as much ground as fast as possible in the round. That's the main job of entry track. You're the person that goes in first, and yes, this side actually wasn't here. But yeah, that's the main job of entry tracks. And yeah, I think that might have been pretty good. Let's see, can I kill myself with 2 of these? But alright. But yeah, I think that's the main job explained. And then how you use the Ash charges is, I would say, save 1 for like getting in the building as fast as possible, and then save 1 for utility destroying, so barbed wires, BPs, anything like that. And then always use your cam as well. You have to see where the enemies are, and let's say here's someone, boom boom boom, you can go here. That's actually a very fun thing to do. You can just get in here and then like prone. That's like what you never see low rank do that. It's actually a very like fun and effective trick. You can swing by, but always, yeah, if they're a good player, they're gonna use the sound to their advantage. They hear you prone. So when you're prone, always shoot while you're prone, and then you can swing them and kill them. It's very like, it's nobody expects that. That's just like a little cool tip there you can do. But yeah, you can just literally run in, clear side. Oop, hello there, and clear as much as side and ground as possible for your team. And that's pretty much the job of Ash. You're just gonna get in the building fast, get as much ground close to the side as possible, and then just get a couple kills, clear as much ground as possible, and then just play for your team. You don't have to like kill yourself because I'm suicide bomber. Your job is to not get killed, is to get kills and get space. So that's how you play Ash. Basically, that's everything. And for the breach charges, this breach charge left, this thing here, it's just for the soft wall. So you can use it for soft walls or soft patches, and that's how you use it. So that's basically how to play Ash. Get in the building fast, get ground fast, and kill all the people that try to get in your way. Now we're gonna go into some real gameplay. Or it goes from the match, and as you can see, the bomb site is right here, and we chose the closest spawn to the bomb site here, and we actually get some upgrades in the setup finally. So we're not technically on the floor anymore, we're on the mat. And I get this because the floor is actually like glossy and slippery here in our new apartment. So when eventually I get the chair and the table in like a week, the chair is just gonna be like sliding. So I got that mat for this, and it's very comfy to like my knees are not on the floor anymore. And then also these for the rest here. It's very nice. So now I'm gonna show you how to ash rest correctly in Rainbow Six Siege. So let's go. So we're gonna equip the pistol here because it's obviously run faster with the pistol. Then we're just gonna run here. Oh, we can't ace anymore. It's alright, guys. We're definitely gonna ace. And now it's good to just run here. Go in. But there we got one pick. I'm not sure where they are, might be flanking. Gonna shoot that just in case. Alright. Well, there goes our rush, but at least we got 1k, so I'm gonna show you how this round ends. We just saw the kill on the back, but it's alright, we won the match, guys, or the round. And now it's getting the next one, and for sure this time I should have just full committed on the wild blades, whatever. And this round for sure I'm gonna ace. And this time I'm actually playing with the controller here, so it's a lot easier to sit down and watch the like watch the screen like this instead of being all hunched down. But I'm gonna continue probably with the MK because I think I've been on trend more recently, but I'm definitely not bad with the controller, as you'll see in a second. Another plan is to rush through this window this time because last time we rushed through there and they're gonna expect it again, so we're gonna rush through this window right here. So let's go. Everything as I saw earlier also right there. We're gonna attack through right here. Oh, we can then use the faster door in time there. Oh! Ah. Look, the bullet went like right here. It was like the knee, like the, you know, the Matrix scene, the Neo, like, oh. Let me get back to MK here. Alright guys, so as I was showing in this match, they're having a little trouble it looks like, so I'm gonna show you how to play the game for them, and it's actually pretty hard for me to control very close to no excuse, but look at this. I have my elbows are locked in place when I'm like this, so I can't use the whole arm to control it. I just have basically my wrist flat or fingers, but it's alright guys. It's gonna be when I get the chair and the table, it's gonna be so much better, guys. You're gonna actually see like full-on crazy gameplay. Like I'm gonna pop off like crazy, but let's get it scope. So as an entry fragger, you really don't need to save your drones. I don't know what the hell was that guy doing, not hitting a single shot. You don't have to save your drones. I literally just pinged every single one of them from my team and lost my drone. That's totally worth it. Fun to sign too. But as an entry fragger, your job is not really to like reserve your drones and play like super passive, because when you do that, I'm actually gonna spawn here. It's my favorite spawn on this map. When you do that, you're not like a support player. Because for support, you're drawing a lot. But as an entry frag, you're not gonna be drawing super duper much. You're like obviously you have to drone somewhat, but not a lot. It's a very mechanical but fun role. But I'm gonna show you how to play it correctly now. Oh my god. I died to that shit. Oh my god. There's actually a very cool trick I want to show you guys. I'll show you how to repel inside of a window without doing anything to it. And that's how I'm gonna ash rush and kill the whole team. So watch this, guys. But this time for sure the start is gonna work. Has to work, guys. So let's go. Let's shoot this window down. Didn't even shoot it down, bro. Or it's not reinforced. Boom. Not reinforced there either. Nice. And somebody just ran here. Holy shit, that recoil is crazy. Oh, somebody just got headshotted. What is this? Reflex. Let's go a little closer. They're just running around like chickens there. Like, what the hell? Where's this recoil? Get me in the wall. And this is how you do it, guys. Nobody here. One is right there. Dead. Get me the case. Anyone here? Nope. I think we're pretty free to jump in, I'm not gonna lie. Nope, we're not. If I jump in and kill this guy, I'm the GOAT. There goes that guy, only pistol left. Ah! Get me out, dude. So bad a pistol with the roller. I know this video is supposed to be on Ash, not Warden, but I have to keep that in, guys. They have a caveira, which is very bad for us because we're gonna be Ash crossing, so we have to be super duper careful here. Yikes, the case is there. We gotta go get the case. Shit. Alright. Get the case, man, what the heck? Alright. Oh my god, what the heck? What the fuck, yeah? Right in front of me, dude. Hell yes. We're actually on Vela, which is very good because it's the map we showed over and around. So let's get into it. Good old Ash push here, just like I showed. So first we'll go here, and as you can see in the intro of the video, this was open, but now it's of course not because there is this thing, and we're actually not gonna do anything but run inside here. Oh my god, that was so perfect too. Oh my days. Just the rush didn't go too well. I'm gonna play why is one of their teammates dead? I'm gonna play this like slower control, you know, like disciplined. But let's do the same entry strat and we'll see how it goes. Nobody in here. Oh my god. Alright guys, so we found our way in and the way to A, so we're gonna push through this door right here and charge through this hatch right here, and we're gonna drop right into the enemy nest. So let's get it scoped. Actually, even better idea, we're just gonna put... Alright. What the heck? Alright, that's it for today's video, guys. I hope you enjoyed, and God bless.